of history, but this is what he meant. He wanted to confirm the whole nation, not, and he was referring also to Saint Stanislaus, of course. For him, Saint Stanislaus was a confirmation of Polish Christianity, because it was confirmation in blood. It was he was a martyr. And it might sound absurd that he wants to confirm people, he wants to impose as if sacraments confer sacraments on multitudes. But on the other hand, when you think about solidarity movement, and when you think about what was going on in solidarity times in Gdańsk shipyard, these were massive confessions of simple workers. So there were lines of people who confessed, and that there were like small cars with banners, spiritual help, and priests going off those cars, and then lines to confessions. So it was like a massive national, I would say, confession. And I think this is what John Paul II wanted us to do. So there is no that social conversion without individual confession, but it can gain momentum to the extent that the most powerful system, like the communist one, was shattered by those massive spiritual experience.
Anybody else have a question?
Yes, from a sociological point of view, why or how would you say this conversion and this concept of nation, the spiritual nation, helps or increases the sense of patriotism in Polish people?
So, as I said, there are many types of patriotism. And there are many principles of unity of the nation. So one is economy, and I think that when I'm looking at the West, this is the way those societies are integrated. So economy is the guiding principle, and they need new people to actually for the economy. So there's one principle of unity. The second principle of unity will be the politics, or the political, and this is when you're looking at the East. So Russia is based, and its principle of unity is based on the political power. And you have economic patriotism, and you have also political patriotism. But what's special about that part of the world is that economy was always weak here, and it still is, regardless of what we are telling you. And politics was also weak here. So the state was a weak state all the time in that part of the world. So the only way to build a nation was a cultural one. So and it had to be a cultural principle. So you had to find some common cultural traits like language, like great poets, like culture in general, that would become the principle of unity. And last but not least, you'll reach for the principle of unity that is based on religion and on the spiritual. And therefore, so important for us are places not of power, like Belvedere or the presidential palace, but places that are important for spiritual unity, and this is Częstochowa. And it's no wonder that the very first place that was visited by President Duda after his election was Częstochowa. And they understood that the source of unity, of social cohesion, is in the spiritual, that takes place in the realm of the spiritual. And it's also no wonder that we celebrated 1,050 years of Polish baptism in such a festive way, and together all representatives of the state and also of the church, because the true principle of unity are defined in sacraments. So that this is This is the way I can well, it may sound metaphysical, but I can show it also in a very reductive, positivistic, sociological way. So just talking about capitals, which capitals are the most important in Poland. This is cultural capital, moral capital, and in the final instance, spiritual capital.
We have time maybe for one more question, if there is one, a short question.
Well, Michał, thank you for a great presentation. I really enjoyed it. I know you're a sociologist, so you probably look for patterns. And there was something that resembled me of a pattern in the way you characterized conversions. And it has a social dimension. And one dimension that I'm thinking of is that an element of the conversion, especially of those literary conversions, or novelist conversions, is that one who is converted, so to speak, gives a voice to someone else. There is this, like, Woytila giving voice to Boleslaus being the incarnation of vice in this story. And he also gave examples of Dostoevsky. Do you think it's just a part of the methodology of describing a conversion or experiencing a conversion, but by using cultural means, such as by writing or by performing, or do you see something like an actual element of a conversion being sort of lived as a part of the experience of a conversion? So what I'm asking about is that particular figure of giving one's voice to those who are in the margin. So on. Thank you.
I didn't think about it, but I think you are right that the most important thing is that we are always giving voice to someone, and when we want to be ourselves, when we want to be authentic, in any case we have to give voice to somebody, and so there's no authentic voice in other ways. So even, especially if you think that you are exceptional, original, so particular, you are always giving voice to somebody. So this is the most important thing, that we are not. There's no authenticity and originality. For us, we are giving voice, and you can either give voice to somebody who is oppressing other people, like King Boleslaus, or you can give voice to innocent victims, like Saint Stanislaus. And for me, it was just incredible when I thought that this is Woytila being 21, who is giving voice to Saint Stanislaus, and nobody was listening to that voice, because everybody was on the part of the king. And especially because the king was killing Germans, so he was an evil spirit, but he was killing Germans, so he was not bad after all. But then he understood that what he has to do is to give voice to the innocent victim, and then look what happened. He just followed his path. So he became like Saint Stanislaus. He became Archbishop of Krakow. He became custodian of the Wawel Cathedral. He became almost a martyr. And he became a saint. So for me it was just incredible that by giving voice, being 21 to somebody, you are just defining your future. And the last poem, maybe you know it, but the last poem Woytila wrote in 1978 was called Saint Stanislaus. And in that poem he writes that the power. I will give you the image only. I won't cite him, but the power can be either based on sword or on blood, and you have to choose between them. And this is what Woytila chose. I'm choosing to be with Saint Stanislaus to become the martyr. And I think that this is what you are Maciej saying. This is crucial, that we are also always giving voice to somebody, because to be oneself and to become oneself, we have to be somebody else. And so, in other words, you have to imitate other people, like saints or Christ in the final instance, to become yourself. If you want to be yourself, and if you want to get applause from the audience, if you want to stir emotions, passions, and so on and so forth, you only pretend that you are original, and really you are giving voice to the power. So, to make a long story short, in Poland, in those countries, you either have power of the powerless, so you are on the side of innocent victims, or there is power of the powerful, and you are on the side of the perpetrators. Excellent.
Okay, thank you very much.